Okay, so we are streaming Bitcoin at the moment. Put this like this, and then we're gonna put private trading view. Didn't find my trades yet, so let's see. Missed mark to open probably, but it is what it is. So let's see. Gonna find some trades on Bitcoin. Yeah. This cat, bro. Yo. Bro, for real. Okay, cool. Hey. You're still, man. Bro. There's no time for you right now, bro. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Man. Okay, so if you look at Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin gonna do, right? So I was looking at this, you can like basically hold something in this range down here another time. We're working in this range right here now, and I got this level, and that was the level I wanted to take, so the 4 hour. We've hit the 4 hour, we've actually bounced off it, so that was my expectation. We create the breakout point right now. Yeah, I know. Shut up. So we want to have. So we have a breakout point for now. Like the only thing was that I wanted to take a short yesterday, a very nice one, and ended up working out the moment I stopped trading. But yeah, that's how things go, right? So we got 4 hour to 1 hour. To 15. Okay, we are gonna wait a few minutes, and yeah, it's half an hour. Okay. Kind of don't feel like trading in the moment, like honestly. I feel like I am like too late a little bit. Just like right after marked open when you didn't. I don't know. Hey Poes. Oh. Yeah, I just don't really feel like trading market open at the moment. Or if, like we aren't trading market open. So let's see what we're doing here. Like we tested back the 1 hour, so we have 4 hour, 1 hour. We're gonna take a look at what we can like at least bounce, and I found this level yesterday. It just looks very clean. I think we can have a hit on this, like a short. But then the question is, where are we gonna take it to? Like we can take it to here and then to that point, but let's take a look at what we did on the bottom side. Let's say we got 1 hour, right? So 1 hour 15. With 55. We can actually hold this next. At least post hold. So I would wanna take a long on this level. If we get there. To gain a 4 hour, yes we did. Okay, so let's look what the 4 hour has for us. So we're going to 4 hour with 1. Going to 15, 15 is also 5, right? And a 3-minute backside, kind of. One minute as well. And this can. We didn't test this at all, so I think if we hit this right, we are creating a breakout point on the 1 hour, but we did right here as well, right? So and I use that to move short. That looks like what we're trying to do now. So what I'm gonna try to do is just take a long from this bounce, maybe make the scalp, and then take a short from the next thing that I'm expecting to have to move us down. Because this can be the thing that's gonna move us up, right? But it's just not guaranteed. So I think maybe we should take a look at those, and let's see if we can trade those today. Just for some scalps or some nice trades. Let's take a look at what we did on those. So guys, here we are working in this range right here. So if we want to hold this, we really need a ladder up. So it was 1 hour, right? So it's even deeper, bro. Something right here, I guess. 15. Some polarity or something from back there, possibly. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna take a scalp on those, so I don't really have to look all the way into some other random ranges. Okay, so we're clearly moving short. This is the last hold though, so we can try to create a move up from here. What is your daily? Is your 4 hours? So let's say 4. Or if we have the 1. Okay, so we can basically test anything in the 4, right? So if 4 to 1. Okay, hold on. This is a little bit annoying, to be honest. Okay, so let's see how we can continue the move short. I don't know, man, my brain is just not here today. Oh, really? Hold on. So this is a level that I would want to take a long on. I don't know to what point, but we can just take a look. If it just can open a position on this, I'm gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna add one more. I'm gonna put it on my second monitor. With my stream, I'm gonna do maxi. I'm gonna add a little bit to my wallet balance. So let's say we wanna add $20. Yeah, okay, cool. We're at 150 again. And now we are gonna put in a long. So make it 55. And then we're gonna put in an order. $100. Long. Okay, so we got an entry long at this level down here. So let's say what's gonna bring us there, right? So I think this is very nice if you want to break the ladder but not the range. We're gonna go up here, and that will be possibly able to break us down again, but I'd rather see us move into this range of polarity. So market open wasn't crazy. So let's say we're doing this. So we're creating a breakout point. Like if you move through this though, this was clearly on the 15. 15 to 5 and then 5 to 1 hour, so you want to gain a 1 hour. You could basically take a longer, but like what's the risk is way too big, right? Because you can literally break through and then fly. So I'd rather wait for that and then or wait for us to get back down, hit the long here. Or you gotta wait for us to break above the 1 hour origin, and then we can like test it back as a long and then take it to some sort of level up here. Because you want to try to break the 4 hour break up here, or the 4 hour range, and this is what you're gonna protect. So we can like take the middle of the bottom side, or we can take a long towards the 1 hour, which I'm expecting though. This would be the only place where you would like at least like try to take a short though. So let's say you can take a short here. If we lose this 5, okay, what we kind of are doing right now is or long right now or short, yeah, of course, but we cannot gain, so that's good. So 1, 3. Looking at how we are reacting on the 1, and that this is reversed, kind of can take a short here, but then like I actually want to do it right now, but I would rather wait first to get below this and then take a short, or try to take a short. So let's say what's the ladder right here. So you go from 15 to 15, 15 right here, next 15. Okay, so let's say 15 to 5. Okay, so this is your 5. I'm gonna try to take a short here with the stop above the range, right? So if this breaks, we are out. $51, so it's gonna be 46.7. It was right, something like that. Let's take position. $102. 2 minutes left. So we're gonna wait for 2 minutes and then we're gonna take a short here. We're letting 1-to-1 right now, so short. I think we're gonna wait for a little bit longer. Because you can still gain. But we want to gain this. This is the thing that's gonna try to hold you to push through the ladder. So let's say we've hit the 3, and then it's 3 to 5. 5 is also your +1. So if this closes long, we gotta gain this, and then we can take short off of it. Okay, it looks like we're gonna take a short here. Depends on how we close. So close below it, now we're gonna take an order. Haha. It's gonna be entry. No way we didn't get filled, bro. I hope we still do though, but that's crazy. I hope we still do. Let's say we trade with $300 and we can open 3 positions. I think that's better. Okay, so let's say we move it to 72. Control C. Cancel. I'm gonna put a little bit more balance in. Oh, we're getting a signal. Hold on. Binance 100. $2540. So it's way too high now. Okay, I'm not gonna do. Maybe if it gets back to 140 though. Hey, we are in. Okay, cool. Oh, hold on. No, fuck. I accidentally doubled my position. Okay, that's so stupid. Okay, we gotta live with this guy, boys. I accidentally doubled my position. So I hope we're going short because I accidentally doubled my position, and that's not good. This is fucked, bro. I accidentally put in a double risk position on a risky trade. That only has 3 minutes. If it's close above this, I'm gonna cry, man. Pop, 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 pop. Hey. Fuck, it reversed on my position. We really gotta stay below this for. And yes, we can still. We can still make it back, right? But it's not how I want to see things. If it shoots over, I rather reverse it then. But I think we cannot, but... Not looking good for me, bro. This is not looking good for me. Okay, so let's say we close the long. Oh, bro, I'm so stupid. I accidentally put in a double position. I clicked on short instead of long because I want to place a long position lower in the range. Then you click on short and it adds like immediately. And just let this reverse if it gets over. I don't like this at all. Now I'm just gonna let it be taken out and accept that I accidentally put in a half position. It's just so stupid, bro. It's all about this moment. 33, 32, 31. It's 30 seconds, bro. It's 30 seconds. $84.52, bro. I missed it completely. I'm missing trades left, right, and center, bro. Okay, that's cool. We closed below this. I'm a little less stressed now. Like this is what we need to gain as 15, and this is what we tried to gain originally. That's why my entry is on. So now we need to gain this. Bro, I literally accidentally put in double my position size on a risky trade. I'm so stupid, bro. So let's say if it still moves down, right, where are we gonna take it to? 72. Dead rhymes, haha. And a take profit with $200. Okay, that would be nice though. But bro, this is not what we're supposed to be doing. Like, oh. Okay, so I accidentally put in double my position size, which was not that wasn't planned, but I still think it can go short. But we're just in a very bad position right now. I was a risk position and I accidentally doubled it instead of like put in half. A little bit of stress. Little bit of stress, yeah. We can still save this though, like, just don't freak on. So we're in over here, we need to be in at a gain of +1. So one positive thing is we closed the body below the hourly, but that also means we can push through now and we're gonna lose quite some money. Kind of when we get over this, the whole ladder breaks, right? So kind of want to put it in reverse. I kind of want to reverse my position, and if it happens, and then take my loss back, right? But I think that's gonna be also gonna be very risky. Let's take out oh, we don't have limit orders open. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go to positions. So if we do and we flip, then we're gonna flip the position and see if we can make back at least a little bit of money. Because I'm thinking it to move into this range. Right up here. Let's say we got to 80. And then I want to see what we can take out of it if once we flip. I hope we don't have to, but it looks like we're gonna. Because like, as you can see, you're breaking the range right here. And then you're creating a new higher low, and now you want to break the range right here. The only thing that can hold you back is the 1 hour origin, but it's a breakout point. So going short here can only succeed when you continue some sort of ladder and move short. And yeah, and we didn't gain a +1. Like on a lower time frame, yes, but not on the not the 50-minute level or whatever. So it's kind of a little bit of a problem. It's just freaking stupid, man. Like, I'm not saying it's not going short anymore. I'm saying this is not how I want to be in the position. Not double risk on a half risk position, and then I messed up big time. So we can take it to let's say the 50 minutes. So if you move short though. I don't have enough trust in it. So we're laddering still on 5, that's very bad. Yo, AJ Savvy, or however. Yo man, I messed up. I didn't want to take too much risk on this position, and I accidentally put in double risk instead of half. So I'm in double risk on a risky position, and now I'm in quite some drawdown, like 36%, 40% almost. It's yeah, I see. Yeah, like it's so stupid, man. Like how? I don't know how I managed to see. I don't know how I managed to. Okay, so I want to flip it because you break the range. See if I can make back a little bit of money. Yeah, it's just so stupid, man. And now the thing is, you're still laddering, right? So this is not smart to do either. But I'm just gonna risk it. Like that's the risk of trading 100x, right? But I was like, if you keep on moving through the origin, we're gonna move into the next range. So, and then the mirror of the 4 we've hit down here, I think I can take it to this point. So if you take it to the, let's say the 4, we can take it to 31. Either entry it with a close to 20% or didn't just move. You move up, you mean, or short. $255 would be very nice though. Bro, I am such an, like, it's just way too much risk, man. It's I messed up big time. I hope we can save ourselves, right? Short, okay, short, yeah. Oh, you know what I did yesterday? Like, I was in a trade from this point, short. So from the 50-minute wick right here. And you know where my target was? At the 4-hour level down here, you see? And then at this moment in time, right here, I was like, nah, bro. I was trying this whole evening, whole night right here to get a nice short or whatever, and it just didn't move, and the market was slow, and everything was boring. As you see, we consolidated big time. And then the moment I closed it, I went downstairs. I had an alarm right here. I went downstairs. I got an alarm, Bitcoin alert, and I looked, and it was like straight to my take profit, and I missed out on 124%, bro. Like. You just don't make these things up. It's, yeah, it just is what it is sometimes. And now I'm missing other moves as well because I was focused on my. Because I was so focused on my my trade that was going wrong. So, but welcome to the. I hope you slept short. I hope you slept well. It took a long. I slept. I slept well. Yeah. How was your night? Okay, so Mattis is gonna join us as well. I took a long at 4-hour level, made some good profits. Yeah, that's nice, man. A good percentage. That's what we want. What are you doing? Yeah, it's my cut. If you if you can hear it. Yo, you're chilling. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Oh. Oh, okay. Goodbye. But you're still trading at the moment, or? Oh, you wanna go back now? Like that? Go. It's open. Come on. You want some analysis, or I'm going to confuse you again? I think I'm getting I'm gonna get confused again. Yeah, man. Like I told myself I'm not gonna look at the chat too much anymore once I'm in a trade. So yeah, I messed up on Nasdaq today, and now I messed up in Bitcoin. It's just not my, like, today's again not my day, I guess. Monday didn't trade. Yesterday was a bad day. Well, still it was a good day, right? Because yesterday I ended the day with a loss, but like I didn't even hit the daily loss limit, and I stopped at the right time, at the right moment. We didn't lose that much, so it's literally one trade and we get everything back, right? So, and then today was just daily loss limit too quick. I currently have an order at 88 to 40, long waiting. 88 to 40. Yeah, in this range. On the origin. Okay, in this range, cool. Yeah, cool. I've won at 350. Yeah. Like we can take a look. So if the wick, we have the body right here. I think this is quite nice, and yeah, we can get up even higher. But like my position is not. I'm not in at the right, like at a good point. So I just want to take a little bit of profits and make back the loss. Take a look for another trade. Let's say this minimum we can get to. Hold on. Hourly 4-hour origin creation. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's say I only take it to this point. We make back all the loss, but I think the potential was a little higher. Even though we are in a bad spot. So breaking from a 1-hour origin, right? So want to take a look if you can get to the 4-hour, but let's say the week, then you're still in this range, right? Yeah. So maybe I am just gonna take it to this point just to be safe, take my profits out, and then like we're going for the consistency and the long run, right? We're not going for only quick big wins and risking your whole capital. Like I think we can get a lot more out of it, but let's see, what did we lose? $91. That's not good. But I'm not expecting us to like hit this and then pull back under the origin, right? Like then you're more likely to expect a move up, and then from this point maybe a move down to retest the origin. So I'm just gonna hold it for a little longer to the top of the range. Should be considering this level though. Gonna get some water real quick, hold on. I was thinking about maybe trading Bitcoin a little bit more, because I think I can make way more trading privately, even though I've only like, this account is only like $600. I put in $300 as margin to trade with right now. I think if you can grow a very small account very big in a very short amount of time. So I'm not putting all my capital in one account. I just put like a few $100s in and I trade with the few $100s. I think you can create crazy money with that, right? Because we are trading 100x leverage. So you only have to make 1% per day to get to make a monthly income. Let's say you want to make obviously you also want to grow your you also want to grow your capital, right? So let's say we want to make to also grow the capital. Let's say we want to make like 3k a month. So we want to grow the account as well by with 3k. So we want to make 6k a month, and then let's say we're trading 5 days a week, or 5 days a week for 4 weeks, right? So it's 20 days. We literally need to make $300 per day, okay, per trading day, on average. So, and that's so you can easily make $300 a day when you have a little bit bigger account, and you make one trade of $300 for 1% per day. You're gonna have huge trades, right? So look, we are at 43%, right? And we only took from this point here to this point right there. You see? So the only thing you need to do is make a small scalp from this point to, let's say, somewhere over here. So this distance is $400 to make income living and to grow your account. So I was gonna expect a bounce on the wick of the 4 hour, as you can see. So I'm hoping to push through right after, though. If it only were that easy, bro, it can be easy. If you only find, if you know what you're looking for, you only take the right levels, the right bounces. It can be easy. To make 1% a day, right? And even if you think you want to trade more, you open 2 accounts, you try to grow one, and the other one is the one you're trading more on. So try to make 1% per day on one account with the as a target, not I need to make this 1%, but just as a general target with a daily loss limit, and just trade that till you make the 1% or hit the daily loss limit. And then on the other account you can trade as much as you want, like you normally do. It's very reachable, $400 a day. Even if you trade $200 and you make 2% a day, emotions also come into play. So, and that's a different problem. If it's not on the technicals, you gotta really focus on the emotions. So what are you starting your, how are you starting the day? How do you focus on sleep? Do you use your phone in the morning? When you wake up and you're right on your phone, that's a big mistake. It takes a lot of peace, basically. If you watch podcasts, I really recommend watching how is this guy called? Chris Williamson, and now with Dr. Huberman or something like that. If I'm right, though. Hold on, I'm gonna check his YouTube. This one, Dr. C. Andrew Huberman. Really watch this. You will learn a lot about how your brain works and stuff, and how you should go throughout your day, and how cortisol is playing a big, is a big part of how your brain works, how you go through your day, how you feel. And even if you fix this, how you go throughout your day, you will feel a lot better, and there will be less room for emotions. Not saying they're not gonna be there, but if you fix this, it's gonna get a lot easier. And if you still struggle with emotions after, you can focus on other things, right? So you can focus on maybe trading for less long, or not trading for hours, but maybe start with 1 hour and then take a break, and then 1 hour and take a break, and see where your brain gets like mental fatigue, and focus on that, and maybe tell yourself to not trade for a certain, like only trade for 3 hours max, for example. There's just a lot of things you can do to overcome this emotional thing. It's not only the trading, it's not only the technical analysis. A big part is also emotions, and emotions get influenced by how you go throughout your day. $250 challenge. So you want to make $250. Trying to make $500 to 1k. Make it $500 to 1k. Okay, cool. So I actually did the same. I started with $250, then I grew this account to 600, and now I'm just putting $250 in the account, and I'm gonna do it again. Like if you're gonna try to double it, but you get in a very bad run, then you can like still blow your account very easily, right? If it goes wrong once. So if you put 250 in an account and you double it, just take 250 out and put it as a reserve. So, and then try to double the other 250 to 500 again, and then you can maybe try 500 to 1k too. So you always have the amount you started with, and you're basically not losing money but only losing profits, right? So that's how I would do it. Like, but if you risk, let's say $50, like what's your win rate? What's your percentage on win rate? Hey, AJ, what's your percent, like what's your win rate on average? Whole account is 250, split it up by 10 lots. Now you can play with 25 only. When you lose that, you're going to fill your account. Yeah, okay, like that's okay, cool. But let's say you have a win rate of 60%. Let's make it a little bit easier, 50%. You can technically divide your account in like split your account and then trade twice, and then one of the two you will win, but it's just not that easy. So you can split it in 4 and then use 1/4 every single time till you make one win, and it means your account grows like a little bit bigger, right? And then you can do this again and then again, and then you're gonna grow a little bit faster, like you're using your capital, like you're growing, like you have a bigger account. Got track my win rate. You use Notion. No, I have a few programs to track my my data. I have Edgewonk, and I trade on a prop firm, and you get the data itself on the prop firm. So but I'm not using it too much. Like now I'm recording my trades basically, so How do you track the Bitcoin trades? On Edgewonk, but I don't journal at the moment. For me, it feels like it's taking too much time and it's not really helping me. I rather study and reflect on my trades and my day. Like a photographic memory, and maybe that sounds unrealistic, but I can literally tell you where I got in yesterday and which trade I took and where it went wrong. And I'm gonna do it different tomorrow, I said it. So it's maybe a little bit of cheating towards a lot of people, because I don't have to journal, but I just remember my trades. And but also gives me like the opportunity or the possibility to change really fast and like learn things really quick. But if your account is $600, isn't 200 margin too much for a trade? Yeah, but I'm saying like my account isn't my full capital, right? So I only put like a few percentage of my total capital in my account, and then that's what I divide by a few. Like let's say I put $250 in because I have that's just a part of my capital that I want to lose, and then 250 I traded it to 600, and now I'm putting this 450 away or 350 away to trade with the other 250, right? So I can risk more of this 250 because the money I'm trading with is only profits that I made in the past few days. It's not my own capital basically. It's money that I made. So I can risk more. But just what I said, I trade $200 margin on this because I accidentally doubled my position. So I'm trading $100 margin. I traded $50 margin on the original like 250, and then I started trade $100 margin when I actually made more and more profits. And then right now I just reversed my position that I was losing, right? So it is still $200 margin, but it's okay. Like I trust myself enough to make this mistake once and then like blow $200 because I know I can make it back tomorrow, right? So that's taking a little bit of trust. But I'm trading, and like even if I had only $200, I would use 50% to trade with, because I'm not risking the full $100 as a margin, right? When I have $100 margin, I also sometimes put a stop loss. So for my entry, let's say I want an entry short on this hourly level, I just take my short there and I see how it reacts and how it develops, and then over time I will put my stop break even somewhere, or if it moves up I will close my trade. So I won't always risk the full $100 even though I use 50% of my account as margin. So even if I didn't have a lot of capital, I would just trade with the $100 like I would when I had a bigger account. So I could grow a lot quicker, right? So trading $100 like you have a $10,000 account, even though you don't. This was something I wasn't expecting though. I was expecting to get a reaction of the somewhere in this range on the 4-hour wick, or like between the 4-hour wick and the 1-hour level, which we did. But I wasn't expecting us to pull down this far. Like if we close below this, that would be crazy. But I'm not expecting to. It's possible, yes. Like anything is possible basically. That's why I want to possibly take my trade to the hourly level on top right here, and then just take a new trade long somewhere down here to take it to this level. But I didn't expect us to pull right now. Still gonna hold it though. Like I'm still expecting us to go to at least this point. And we're gaining form. We're hitting wick, so now body, right? So how many percent do you risk per trade? I only margin trade. Like on my... Now I basically just margin trade. So let's say how Cotton, literally how Cotton explains it in Blueprint. It's like you have 10k capital divided by 20, so you get left with like $500, and then you put $500 in an account. And let's say you feel confident on a trade, you put 250 in a trade as margin, and otherwise you put like $100 in as margin for usual trades. So that's basically how I'm doing it. So I'm only trading with one account, I'm not blowing up the account, and if I blow up the account I can do it again for like 19 more times, right? So you can grow a little bit faster. And then I'm using the profits to I'm using the profits as new margin, to add margin to my position, so I win more and win bigger, and so I'm growing my capital. But there are just a lot of ways to do it. You can do it in so many different ways. I'm not liking to see this though, but I still believe we can move up towards this range. All depends on how we close this candle, but I'm still expecting us to move into this. So I'm just like I'm just holding it. What's your risk system? What's your minimum RR per trade? I don't really use minimum R because you want to trade as accurate as possible, right? So your entries are always like very small. My average R is like was in December like 1 to what was it? Something towards the 30, right? So that's crazy. And now in January I'm trading worse, and it's I believe an average R of 14, something like that. And at lowest it's like 5 to 6, sometimes 7, 8. So that's like my lowest. So if you would say minimum, I would go with 1 to 5 probably, but it differs per trade. Like I can lose 500 trades and still make one trade and make it all back because my R is so big. That's my style of trading, right? Some people will call it crazy because my win rates sometimes gets a little bit lower, even though I'm like trading on Bitcoin and stuff. My win rate will be a little bit higher than on, let's say, a prop firm where I gotta use a very tight stop loss. So my win rate on top step is like 30%, but because my R is so big, I'm still very profitable. And I can live off it, and I can full-time day trade. And on Bitcoin, I have no clue. Like I only trade, I make money, and I'm happy, and then I go into the next day, do the same, and just doing the same for every single day, which gets a little bit boring sometimes, but like on the side you study, you learn from the market, and it's just fascinating how everything is moving and working, and this how the science is working. Can't complain. What's your minimum R? Like how do you trade? What's your risk system, and what kind of R? Do you get your monthly income from Profirm? Yeah, man, I trade. I'm a full-time day trader now, yeah. So let's I can show you. So I got a special send for that. This is another account though, don't worry. Payouts. Like these are my payouts from CISO the 9th, 10th, 11th, and then January got 2. So beginning of January took out 2, which make like 7 point something K in a month. So that's not too bad. Like I'm not complaining. And then I trade some Bitcoin on the side for fun, making a little bit of money with Bitcoin as well. And that's how you're able to live from it. Like How do you pass the phases? Just trading, man. Just trading how I usually trade. Like I trade on prop firms, I trade a little bit different than on Bitcoin, obviously. Like on a prop firm, you cannot liquidation trade because you will blow your account. You're done. So never use the prop firm account. Maybe I should try it out. You can, but you really gotta like keep in mind that it's way different than Bitcoin. That's why I trade a completely different system on let's say TopStep or on my prop firm than on Bitcoin. And you gotta like keep in mind that there's a lot of spreads involved with a lot of prop firms. So I like TopStep because there's just not a lot of spreads, and you can still trade quite accurate depending on the day. But you can just get a sniper entry and move. But you cannot trade crypto on, let's say, TopStep. So you gotta trade Nasdaq, for example, and it's just a completely different market than Bitcoin. So on Bitcoin, you can trade liquidation, do how you usually trade, but on a prop firm, you gotta keep in mind that you can lose your account. So let's say you buy a $100,000 account on TopStep. You gotta keep in mind that you only get like 3K to trade with. So you can, like when you risk 1%, and it's just, so that's 1K per day. You have only 3 days to trade before you lose your account. So you gotta make your profits within these 3 days, or you're gonna like need to lower your risk. The technicals are the same, but the market is completely different. Like for example, Bitcoin ladders very nicely from one point to another. But on Nasdaq, the market will, for example, with market open, just move up completely to the other side of the range, sweep out, get a very greedy point, and then move short, for example. So it's just completely different. But that's just getting used to the market. Technicals are the same, you can just trade it like you trade Bitcoin, but you just gotta keep in mind that you kind of need to create a different system, like another system for yourself that works with prop firms. Like the way you trade on Bitcoin won't be the same as you trade prop firms. The technicals are the same, but the market just moves a little bit different, or can feel a little bit different. Like and losing days are part of trading, right? So not losing it after a losing day or losing a few trades is very important. And you gotta really tell yourself, okay, this is the amount I can lose in a day, and if it passes this amount, then I gotta stop trading. Are you doing the fifth? No, I'm trading 2 100k accounts. So I copy traded them, and now one account has like, I've had 4 payouts, and I can take the fifth, but when I take the fifth, I'm going to a live account, so I don't want that yet, because all the express accounts will be added together to one bigger capital. So I want to grow my capital first before going to live. So I'm waiting with that. So now I'm trading one 100k account. Took one payout out of it. Now need one more day. Then I'll get my third payout for the month, and then I will open another 100k account, and I will grow it as well, right? So, and then add everything together when I go to live. So I'm trading 100k, but 200k in total, going for 300k I think, and then growing my account. But like you basically, like starting with 50k is totally fine. I started with 50k at one point with trading with micros, and it's like it's better for getting used to the amounts of money, because it's obviously is bigger than you trade on Bitcoin, right? So it's gonna be a mental struggle to overcome it sometimes. So starting with 50k and trading micros is I think the best thing you can do. And then once you get to a few payouts, you can move on to 100k account and trade, let's say, one lot, what I'm doing right now, and then grow a little bit. And now I want to trade 2 lots. So when you get used to the amounts of money, right? So But I think you can earn more with trading your own capital though. Like of course you can you can earn more with prop firms, but I think the prop firm space looks. I think I can earn more with my own capital than with prop firms. Like if you take a look at if you trade like cotton trades and you trade 100x leverage, you can earn way more than with prop firm. Because when you open a prop firm, let's say a 100k account on TopStep, you need to earn money, and the money you earn will be your capital to trade with. And if you take a payout out of it, it will be like 50% of your whole capital, or of what you made in 5 days. So you will constantly like try to grow an account which can be more than your own capital, like private capital, but then you will take every single time you take a payout out of it, it will like just use the prop firm money as a starting balance. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, but like you better just work and then put that in an account and start trading 100x leverage. Like you will earn way more, because when you open, like let's say for TopStep, right, you need to trade 5 days profitably. When you trade it, like let's say you made 10k, the maximum you can take out is 5k. So you take out 5k. You take like you can only take out 50% of what you made. Let's say you made 10k, you can only take out 5k, which is the max. So if you make more than 10k, you cannot take out more than 5k. So you take out 5k, it's in dollars. Like for example, I'm European, so I gotta use euro. So it's like 1/4 of this 5k is just gonna be taken from me. So I get like 4,000 something euros. And then when you have 4,000 something euros, you will need to pay your, let's say you get 4,300 euros, you need to pay tax. Let's say in the Netherlands, you need to like make sure you put 40% away for tax, just to make sure. So you put 40% away, so you'll be left with, let's say, $2,600, something like that, right? So you'll own from you made 10k, you're only being left with 2.6k. So the best thing is what you can do is just put a few $100 into a private capital account and trade it 100x leverage. And like I said, you only need to make like let's say you want to make 6k a month, and it's like all the money is yours. The only thing you need to do is like make $400 a day on 100x leverage. That's only 1% a day with a $400 margin, or 2% on a day. So let's say it's only gonna be like something like this. See? So let's say you trade it from down here to up here. You're done for the day and you make 6k per day if you can do it consistently. So if you get a better and better trader, let's say you take this. I took this trade yesterday, but I'm like obviously closed it. It's 2%. This would have been my day, right? And I only traded a few hours in the evening. Let's say you got this move, 1.23%, and let's say you got some ladder point in here, you took it to somewhere over here, you're there as well. So, and then you steadily grow your capital and take more and more money. Like I think it's, with all the rules a prop firm have, you're better off with trading private capital at this point. And I'm still trading prop firm capital because it's not your own, right? So it's not your risk, so that can help mentally sometimes. But that you're trading bigger balances, that's gonna like take a while for you to get used to it. But when you get used to it, you can make some nice money with prop firms. And like all the money you earn that gets to your account is yours. And when you trade private capital, you also want to grow your capital, right? I'm going to make an account today. You can grow, but you just gonna keep in mind that it's gonna be like trading is gonna be a lot different, and you're gonna pay like $50 now. But they changed some rules. You don't have to pay activation fee anymore on TopStep. So it depends on where you trade. But a lot of prop firms, you pay the amount for the account, and then you pay an activation fee as well after. And if you lose the account, you're gonna like have to buy a new one. And then the next one. 30 more minutes, bro, to gain. That's crazy. Still expecting us to move into this though. Can you get paid in crypto? No. You only get, like, you also have to fill in forms, right? So to make sure you do your taxes right and stuff like that. So it's not that they're gonna give you the money right away, send it to your bank account. You need to fill in like your information. You gotta fill in some papers, like a band form or something like that, to do your taxes. And then when you request the payout, they're gonna check everything, and then you have to wait like 10 days before you get your money. So it's not that you like earn your money in a few days and you get it on your bank. It's just not that simple. It's let's say you struggle for a few months to get actually profitable, take your first payouts, and then when you get your first payout, it's gonna take a while before it's there. And the stage from going from a combine, yeah, you need KVK, yeah. Oh, Nederlands ook lekker. Oké, als jij bij Topstep trade en jij pakt bijvoorbeeld een 50k account, laten we zeggen jij verdient 5000, kan je maar 2500 afschrijven. Dan moet je inderdaad, in Nederland heb je of je KVK of je BTW-nummer nodig. Volgens mij kan je het gewoon op je persoonsnummer doen. Maar dan moet je even zelf uitzoeken hoe dat is, want ik heb wel gewoon mijn KVK en ik ken alleen maar jongens die traden, fulltime traden, die hebben ook allemaal een KVK. En dan moet je er rekening mee houden dat je natuurlijk 40% apart moet zetten vanwege je inkomstenbelasting en zo. En dan hou je dus van die 2500 echt, ja, amper meer het over, zeg maar. Laat zijn, hou je 1500 euro over. En dat is dan voor je maand. Of je moet consistent worden. Ik weet niet hoe goed je kan traden natuurlijk. Als je goed kan traden en heel accuraat en je bent winstgevend, dan kan je er op zich gewoon prima mee verdienen en van leven. Maar dan moet je wel rekening mee houden dat het heel mooi wordt gemaakt en dat veel... Ja, maar dat veel gewoon bullshit is, zeg maar. Je moet lang wachten op je payouts. Je kan best wel moeilijk over gedaan worden. Er zitten gewoon veel regels aan een propfirm. En ja, en je moet gewoon veel belasting over betalen. Terwijl als je het privékapitaal doet, dan hoef je er geen belasting over te betalen. Als je 100x trade en je pakt een paar procent per dag, dan verdien je meer dan dat jij bij een propfirm trade en zoveel moet afstaan. Laat zeggen dat je 5 payouts kan halen. Je kan 5 dagen in de week traden en je trade 60% winrate. Dus laten we zeggen 3 dagen in de week trade je winstgevend. Dan ben je dus van je winst die je maakt nog je verliesgevende dagen aftrekken. En dan ben je dus 2 weken bezig voor 1 payout. Waar je dan ook weer 10 dagen, dus bijna 2 weken op moet wachten. Dus laten we zeggen dat je misschien 2 payouts kan pakken in een goede maand. Ja, sorry, maar dan ga je gewoon niet veel verdienen. Moet je niet belasting betalen als je alleen meer dan 50k verdient, of is dat alleen crypto? Dat is met privékapitaal, geloof ik. Dat is, als jij privékapitaal trade met crypto, dan hoef je het alleen te betalen met 50k. Alleen als je voor een propfirm trade, dan lever jij een dienst aan een ander bedrijf en dan moet je daar inkomstenbelasting over betalen. En omdat het in Amerika is, hebben we geen BTW dat we moeten betalen, maar dat zou er bij een Nederlandse propfirm ook nog bij komen. Dus het is met alles wat jij met privékapitaal verdient, hoef je alleen maar belasting over te betalen als je meer dan 50k per jaar verdient. Of laten we zeggen 57k, zoiets. Maar als je voor een propfirm trade, moet je over alles gewoon inkomstenbelasting betalen. Omdat dat is met het kapitaal van iemand anders en jij wordt daarover uitbetaald. Dus over die uitbetaling moet je betalen. En dat is gewoon lekker 60 of 40%, zeg maar. Volgens mij 36% of zo. Ik weet niet precies. Het ligt aan hoeveel je verdient ook. Dus er zitten allemaal ogen en haken aan en het is gewoon niet zo makkelijk als dat lijkt. So, but yeah, I'm gonna switch back to English. Yeah, but if you want to know anything about it, you can send me a DM in Discord and we can talk about it. And getting a KVK is not too, like, you can just do it very easily these days. Yeah. They're not gonna make it easy, bro. If you wanna make money, you gotta do something for it. They're not gonna give you, like, people don't like to give you money. Like, nah, bro. No, you have to do something for it. It's not too bad though. You just request a KVK, you buy a Topstep account, see if you can make any money, and figure out if it's something for you, but just don't expect to make the money, but expect to lose money on it, and then later decide if you wanna earn money from it. Like, they're not gonna make it you easy. That's what I'm saying. Like, private capital is a little bit better with taxes. It's the only thing is your own risk, and you need to make a certain amount to also be able to pay yourself. And no man, we are trading Bitcoin at the moment. Ik kan toch ook pas KVK vragen na, kun je dat ik een payout krijg? Yes, I think so. Yeah, maybe you can. Yeah, so you can try to make money and then request the KVK later. But yeah, to be able to request the payout, you need to fill in some tax forms and stuff. But I can help you with that if you want to. It's not like it's nothing. It's just a few forms that you need to fill in the right way, and then and if you need to set up a KVK, just send me a DM on Discord. Like, it's not too bad. We're trading Bitcoin A901. Okay, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Just 1 moment. Hold on. 6 more minutes. Okay, be right back. Okay, we are back. So let's say we're gonna move up to this point. I wanna take a short from this level up here though. Yep, I want to. And then I wanna take it to, let's say, this 50-minute level, or this hourly. So if an hourly cap, basically. Also have a short up there. Yeah, I think it's quite a nice range to take a short. Maybe I'm only taking it from this point, let's say, to the backside right here, because you're gonna have, you're just gonna have some movement when you get down there. So I want to take a short on the hourly right here, but the thing is, I might take profit for this trade on this point right here, so I can add some margin to my account to be able to take the short there. Hold on. How much do I got available? Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. I just accidentally put in a double size position short against the move. That's just... it's just like, yeah, it happens. And you can take the break as well. The break's not like right here, but it's basically the same level. I rather take the hold and take it short to this hold right here. Even though I think you can hit the break 100%. But like the difference is so small, right? So I rather take the level itself and know I'm in the trade. Like it's 0.05%. I rather take the hold and then make sure I'm in. Because it can be both, of course, and the break sounds more logic right now, but you know, sometimes the obvious things don't occur in trading. So, like technically we can take it down here, but maybe I should just be grateful for 1.45%. And then maybe take another short later. Like I don't want to hold it for too long though. I'm gonna put an extra $100 into my account. So we can put another position in. And the position will be 91, 180. 0.8. Open a short. Gotta add an alert. Right at this high. Let's say above this high. I'll put this in. Thing just like like what I'm doing now. Or gonna do now, hold on. Is just put a stop, like very wide, and then like I'm not gonna risk the whole position. Guys, yeah, I wanna leave the room to just get in the trade, see how it plays out. But I don't wanna hold up this for the short. Oh, this is your limit order, okay, cool. See, so you will lose 50, so that's a $50 position basically if you take it like this. Even though you are taking $100 margin, yes. So yes, sir. Okay, so I gotta go in like half an hour. We can possibly get take profit right there and a new entry, but we'll be just chilling. But yeah, AJ, where are you from, by the way? Like, you live in the Netherlands as well? I don't use trends. Like, they confuse me more than they help me, like Confuse says. Like, they don't really confuse me, of course, but like I make decisions easier just from holds and what the move is doing, and then from experience of how the market is moving. And you can like visually see trends, like you don't really have to mark them always. And what I heard yesterday is that Cotton is marking them differently now. He's not marking them anymore on the distribution on the bottom, but on break levels. So I really gotta study trends first before knowing what and how, and to even use them again. See, so we took out this polarity, tested back, and now we're gonna continue to move long. And yes, we can test back now the hourly, but we basically did it internally. We can test it back, yeah, but I just want to see this move up though. Yes, where are you from in the Netherlands? Where do you live? Trends stay the same, nothing changed to be honest. I think, oh yeah, I didn't look at the video, but someone in the chat yesterday told me that trends changed to how you mark them. So gotta check it for myself first. Nice. I've not really been to Utrecht too much, but I believe it's nice, right? Like, it looks beautiful. So now we're gonna test like this possibly, and then continue along, or at least have some sort of bounce of it. Because you might be wanting to gain 15, so that's what your rejection is gonna be. I don't know. You're gonna see. I think you're gonna test back the origin. It's also possible like to move all the way down, get some level down here, move up right here. So then I'm waiting on the wrong things, and I kind of don't want to, but I'm from Zeeland. If you know Goes, I live in a dorp right next to it. Like a little bit, like in between Goes and Berg op Zoom, I live. I don't know if I want to be in this anymore, bro. I was like, should I take my profits up here? That would be the best, but I didn't. So that's my own fault. Still think because we didn't hit this that we can move towards this front side, which was my original target. So I'm just gonna leave it with the expectation of testing back the origin or this backside, or some sort of polarity in this move. And otherwise you're just gonna have a very bad day, yeah. And it is what it is. And then we're gonna have a very, very big winning day tomorrow. I'll be going, bros. Ciao, ciao. I will see you later, man. Have a good day. Have a great one. Okay. I gotta go soon as well, though. But for now, we're just gonna manage this trade. I think we're gonna test back anything, like something in this range, and then continue to move up. So. And I was thinking this 1 minute could hold, and it's holding, so that's great. Or at least we have like some sort of bounce of it. Let's make sure that we don't gain a 15-minute level. That could be something we don't want to see. That's a thing you want to do at least to be able to move down, so let's not hope we are getting the 15. Just a waiting game. It's a waiting game. I was like, it's 7 more minutes, bro. Okay, we are testing back the polarity right now. And I hope this is gonna move us up. So let's see what it does. You can reverse it again, basically. This would suck, bro. If we go down now, this would actually suck. I took a short in the worst possible area ever. Then I reversed the trade. Could take like everything I lost back, but I didn't. And now being stuck in a long. I can look at it for as long as I want. It's not gonna change anything, so I'm gonna round up. Once I get down here, I'm gonna take a long right here. I'm gonna take a short right here. That's where I'm interested in. For now, I'm expecting the move to continue up long. Hit the body over here. So I think this will still close distribution, possibly to create some sort of consolidation to gain. So for now, I'm just gonna end it for the day. Maybe I will be back online tonight, but we gotta see how I feel and if I still want to. I got some other things to do as well, so I'll be seeing you guys later. And was not not the best day, but it just is what it is, and we will have a new day tomorrow, right? And that's all it is about trading. You have better days and worse days, and this is just not my best day. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. See you guys later.